I'm Mary Ann Sherman. I'm from Grapevine, Texas. I came to For My Life to seek information for my son who was ill. I myself have had shellfish allergies since I was a child. I'd get violently ill if I had shellfish. But I also had developed intolerance to gluten, so I had been about 8 years gluten intolerant. I didn't really have that in my mind to seek healing for that when I came to Be in Health. I was coming for information to help my son. I think that I had many of the health issues that I had because of fear and anxiety. I'm a mother of 8 children, and so there's so many threatening things in the world today that you fear for your children and the safety of your children. And of course, when my son became very seriously ill, I lived with a very constant fear that I could lose him. So, that definitely affects your health. You can't sleep, you often can't eat, and you live with that constant kind of anxiety that I know now how harmful it is to your health. For myself and for my son, every kind of normal doctor, MDs and treatments, and when that doesn't work, because that usually is medications and pharmaceuticals, every kind of alternative thing I could find that I thought might be helpful. And what I found is, it might help about this much or 5% or something, but never to get me well or for my son to be well. During the course, as we went through it and I listened and did my homework and came with an open heart every day, when Carol first prayed over us as a group and we got to the part of gut issues, and she prayed, and I felt an immediate movement throughout my gut, and I felt that I was healed. And after being allergic for so long, I went to one of the leaders and said, I think I was healed, but I'm afraid to eat the gluten, the fear thing again. And he said, well, I'm going to, tell you about that, but listen to God, when he tells you to go ahead. So I did that very day I started eating. I couldn't believe it, because normally I would wake up in the morning after eating, and I had headaches and my eyes would be swollen shut. And it was like, oh my gosh, look. It's so beautiful and amazing when God does something in your life, and maybe that doesn't sound like too much a gluten thing, but it's something I had to live with on a daily basis that made a difference. So it was a small thing, but it led to greater and better things, and again, I'm so grateful. I'm full of hope, joy, happiness, gratitude. I would say overwhelming gratitude, because when you have been really ill, and it's even one thing for yourself, but it's a whole nother level when it's your child. When your son who's very ill is restored to health, you are eternally grateful. And so I'm an emotional, passionate person, but it's hard for me to talk about the healing in our family without getting very emotional about it, because I am eternally grateful to God and for that information being brought to me that was giving me tools to help both my son and myself. I'd say, what do you have to lose? Just that time, and any time that you invest in God's Word, you'll not lose. You're always going to gain. When you come with an open spirit to just hear what there is and lift your heart to God, you cannot fail but be blessed.